A and B, A modulates B. If I turn up the output of A, you get more modulation on B. I really do like that, kind of like, it's that simple. Okay, and then we also have this thing called feedback, which changes how it kind of modulates, it seems like. So that's the feedback all the way up. Here's the feedback all the way down. Interesting, huh? This is the feedback all the way down with the slightly different modulation setting. Modulation is lower. Here's the feedback all the way up with that same modulation setting. And I'm not sure if it's actually all the way up or down. Most of these LEDs seem to indicate the reverse of their function. For example, when the attack is all the way up, you have an immediate attack. So who knows if the feedback's all the way up or down, but with the LEDs displaying all the way up, it actually sounds more tame. I don't know, maybe. Well, anyways, that's what it sounds like. So that's what I initially had. Let's try some different wave shapes on operator B. It comes with some really lovely ones. This saw is one of my favorites. Yeah. So that we changed to the saw, and let's try some different modulation amounts. Very gnarly sounding FM engine. Just like sound quality wise, excellent. Okay. Let's play with some more things. I show off some presets. I'm not going to spend too much time on the presets though. Nice. Another preset. Not that different. That's a nice one. Alright, so it's a little hot. Wow, it's clipping the input of my mixer. That's crazy. It's so freaking hot. It's nothing clips this guy, not like that. Or maybe it's clipping the output of itself, who knows? I see. So they're running in parallel, that's why. So to turn the volume down here, we would have to, like from the output of this, we would have to bring them both down. Let's try -12. Jeez. It's a little better, still a little. I thought I heard clipping, but it was actually the cutoff for the voice stealing just now, but I think this is no more clipping. lovely preset anyway. Ooh. Interesting. Alright. Again, the output is so high. I know when I do a chord, it's going to clip like crazy. Alright, so these, again, just because they're running in parallel, not in series. So let's just go ahead and minus 12 on the both decibels on the output of those. That's a lovely one. Cool. So it's like some of these presets are really good, and it's very easy to write them and make your own, but definitely you want to watch the output levels if you're going into literally anything that could clip. It probably will, because I have really hot Eurorack stuff in the system and nothing else clips my Eurorack mixer. Let's see here. Oh, it's a lovely one. I wonder if we get the Taco Bell sound. It's one of these, right? Kind of close. Okay, let's see. Ooh, okay. Cute. Huh. Interesting. Ooh, that one's... huh. A, loud. That's kind of fun. It sounds like a high modulator has a short release, and the carrier has a long release on this patch. Fun. Okay, well that's enough presets. Let's make a couple of sounds from scratch here. So I'm going back to my original. And let's get some different waves going. So I have on my my modulator is just a sine wave. My B looks like this. It's like a multi-sine wave or something. Just a folded sine, who knows? And I think I demonstrated earlier as I up the modulator, it changes the timbre and the feedback. feedback affects that too. I'm going to turn my modulator all the way down, or as down as it'll go, so we can hear the carrier better. Cool. Yeah, it's really nice sounding. It's a lovely... Okay, let's change it to this lovely saw. We already know we like this saw. That's really delicious. There's a couple more shapes here. Lovely. Here's a square. This is one of my favorite squares. I really like it. It gets pretty meaty. It's very video gamey, and I love that. And digital or analog, does a fantastic sound in square wave. What is this? It's like a thin wavetable-y kind of thing. Interesting. Yeah, that's very interesting. Okay, is that all the shapes? Yep. Cool, that's all the shapes. We're on OPL3 mode. One of my complaints for later, we're not going to demo OPL2 mode at all, as far as I can tell. It's the same exact thing, it just has fewer wave shapes if there is a difference in sound. Especially after your stuff is EQ'd and mastered. Alright, so I went back to the original sine wave. Let's try FMing that square. That's cool. And so to me, one of the biggest weaknesses of FM synths is they typically don't have a filter. I know this is not part of the module, I'm trying to demo this module, but most people have a filter in their URX system, so let's just hear what a filter is going to sound like. I have a nice stereo filter here. warms it up a lot, right? And then here's again, filter open with no resonance. Very like digital and shiny, but it's very easy to warm up a digital sound with an analog filter. Ooh, ooh. So make sure you go ahead and, if you do decide to go ahead and get this module, get yourself a nice filter if you don't already have one. It doesn't have to be a stereo filter. We'll talk about why I'm not using the stereo operation of this module in a moment. That's going to be in the complaint section. What else can we do before complaining? What else can we explore here? Let's try some different modulator shapes. So I'm going to put my carrier. So I'm going back to a sine wave for my carrier, for my modulator. Okay, so it's a sine wave. We all know what a sine wave sounds like. It's very lovely. Let's try some different modulation. So this is modulating a sine with a sine. Feedback all the way up. Feedback all the way down. Oh, interesting. Right? Okay. Let's try modulating a sine with a... It looks like a... Okay, let's keep going. That's a nice one. That's lovely. Let's try the next wave. So this is modulating the sine with like a saw type. Shouldn't have brought it off. So there's really lots of usable like modulation shapes besides a sine wave. They sound like, I'm finding really nice sweet spots with every shape so far. Interesting. Alright, so there's the next shape. Sorry, I'm not calling these shapes by name. I don't know all the names. It's just, I'm going through them one at a time. Oh, this is modulating with a square. Okay, interesting. You can hear the square. Bow. It's so wild. Cool. That's very interesting. Let's see. Yeah, and you can hear like the pulsing of the square where it's like like cutting out because it's a square shape. Let's see. And oh shit. Okay, B's on sides. Oh, that's interesting too. Does seem like a wavetable kind of shape. Let's see, is that all of them? Yeah, that's all the shapes. Okay, so we've tested all the modulation shapes. We've tested a lot of cool sounds. I've been mostly playing polyphonic pad sounds. Maybe like one or two other things I want to do before I get to my complaints, pros and cons, all that is... let's test the 4-operator FM mode. And let's also make some bass and lead monophonic sounds, right? So I'm going to turn polyphonic off. Actually, I'm going to keep it on. While we test out the 4-operator mode. So I'm going to go into the settings, 4-operator mode on, and we can use this button to reroute the connections. Interesting. That's cool. Let's try some different routings. We've got A modulating B, C modulating D, B and D running parallel. Let's make B, what sort of wave shape? That's saw. Let's make D, that's square. -12, so they're about the same volume. Let's modulate our square with a traditional sine. Or sorry, modulate the, yeah. Okay, cool. And let's modulate the other one with a square. Okay, and then we need to set the... There we go. So there's a... Cool, we made a 4-operator kind of complex sound. I think that sounds really lovely. Let's turn the feedback down. So again, this thing is like super capable of making very, very cool sounds. It's a really good sounding Synth. Let's make a monophonic last thing, maybe. Oops. Okay, so we're going to go to polyphonic, turn it off. Okay. And then let's just hear some real, like, last thing to make this more of a complete demo, I guess. Oh boy, I'm gonna have fun trying to arrange this in a video editor, right? I need to, let's go to the OPL settings, and I want to change it back to 2-operator mode. Oh geez. There we go. Lower up channel 1. Okay. Off. Okay, cool. So I've only got 2 operators once again. I'm going to go through my... This is my original preset that I saved. But now it's monophonic. Okay, let's just make a bass sound here. Go through maybe some bass sounds that we could possibly make. One a little snappier. Cool. Or you just don't really care about having a super smooth vibrato and don't use pitch bend, then yeah, it's awesome. So yeah, I hope you found this helpful in some way or another. Thanks so much for sticking around, and I will see you soon.